Hello, my friends. Jan of Jan Hicks Creates here. I am in my little shop in France, and Mike and I spent a good time today. Well, whether it was a good time or not, did you think it was a good time, dear?
I had an absolute blast, let me tell you.
He had a honey-do list. But he did a great job changing around a lot of the models. While he was doing that, I was working on rearranging some of the displays and how to what's the words I'm looking for, how to manage all the new charts that I brought in from Nashville to display them, the fabric, to make it so that people could actually see them instead of just having them in strange piles. There's still some that are in strange piles, and I have plans for those. But anyway, I thought I would just do a quick rundown of kind of how things are looking now, because I like the changes I made. So I'm going to flip you around, and we'll get started. All right, welcome to Mon Aiguille Filetée. So my first rack that you see, other than the big spinner of DMC, although we did move that too, Seasons in Lace, over here. But the first thing you see is this kind of this display here. So I have my new charts from Nashville, a couple of those, plus my ladies' posies, because I thought it went so well with Rose Sonata. They deserve front and center attention. Like I said, I rearranged a lot of the models. Most of the models here, of course, are still my own. I will slowly be getting models from other designers in here. I have just a little display of the Beneath the Waves. I have the Beneath the Waves thread packs, if anybody is interested in getting one of those. The Mason linen that I have left is here. I actually only got about half of my order, so at some point I will be getting more of that. Proper Stitcher, cute little designs. This is her BU Celebrate You series. So we have a little Seaside U and a little BU. Isn't that adorable? I love those. Let's see. Over here, oh goodness, so much. Just kind of made more sense, although this doesn't look like it's made much sense yet. The Stop laughing at me. It's a work in progress. Crochet Go-Go's new charts. So cute. So they're in a pile there. I have some of my Teresa Cogood here. Robin Pickens. Absolutely adore Robin Pickens designs. So I have them in a little basket here. Just so cute. Let's see if I can get rid of the glare. Pansy Patch, some of the bigger, her full-size charts, if you'll call it that. In this basket, Kathy Barrick stockings. Oh, I just think these are wonderful. I just think it's so clever the way she took the old stocking design and reconfigured it into a long sampler. So I have the Virtuous Woman, I have the Skating Santa, I have the sampler stocking, and I have Noah. And I will be getting Vicki Clayton Silks packs to go with those. I'll be getting her silk packs for several other of the designs that I got at Nashville. One of which will be Happy Day. I'm getting a silk pack for that. So we have Hands on Design, Plum Street, more Blueberry Ridge, and let's see, this is all Blueberry Ridge, and that is that's Pansy Patch underneath there. This one actually belongs up here. Hold one while I rearrange even more. There, Pansy Patch. We also have the Blue Flower. Couple Fruit Dove Frenzies left. If you haven't gotten a copy of Fruit Dove Frenzy, such a great design. So the spinner got reconfigured. I have my Brenda Gervais patterns here, all the ones that I have left. So I still have some ABC 1, 2, 3. I still have with needle and thread. Let's see what else we have in here. Where Love Grows. There's an Amazing Grace hiding in here. One Spring Day and Cherry on Top. So again, we still have some Brenda Gervais. Here are some more Robin Pickens. These are the small ones that kind of go with the bigger ones I showed you earlier, the Courier Duos. Again, I love her designs. I also got a couple of her Beach House ones because I just thought they were so fresh. Let's see, what else do we have on here? I have some of the Shakespeare Peddlers that I got. These are her sampler fragments in, let's see, we have summer, spring, and I think there is autumn hiding back here in the back. Yep, that's another summer. I know there's autumn here somewhere. Here's an autumn one. Teresa Kogut. If you missed out on any of these, I still have some. We are going to be doing a stitch along with Hometown starting May 1st. So if you're interested in joining me for that, I do have 4 copies left of Hometown. We'll just be stitching along and sharing on Instagram and on my Facebook page. So nothing fancy. I am going to be posting a kind of a breakdown of, if you want to follow like little pieces each month, it is going to be broken up into 12 different sections, so it'll last a year. So yeah, you can join me on Facebook and Instagram for that. Summer House Stitch Works. She has always been a favorite of mine. Still waiting on my order from JED X Stitch. That should be coming soon. The ones that you guys ordered that didn't quite make it here from Nashville. I have a few Rosewood Manor left, if you're interested in any of those. Oh, gorgeous. Samplers Not Forgotten, Pansy Garden. Nolder Shakespeare's Peddler, Cheerful Heart from Shakespeare's Peddler. Over here we have Prairie Schooler, Santa for this year. I have one of Teresa Kogut's Santa with Ann and Ted left, if you're interested in that. Let's see, let's wander up here. Fabric from Be Stitch Me, one more reproduction, Hearthstone and Fresh Hatch. I have for Cross Stitch Antiques, Hannah Whitaker Thorne, this gorgeous release from Nashville. I have several of those, and I have the Gloriana flosses, the silk floss that goes with that. So if you would like to stitch it in the silks that it is called for, I do have those. We have some Heart and Hand, some more Shakespeare Peddler. Monty D. Donna fabrics, a gorgeous one called The Beach. This is Burnt Sand, and then this beautiful blue down here is Winter Sea. And then, of course, Stacy Nash. We can't forget Stacy Nash. I still have several of Pip. I have Sugar. I have Abigail. I have Olive. Plus several other of her older designs that I absolutely love. This is my kind of my Christmas setup here with some of my Christmas designs. Mike did a great job of hanging those up there today. Let's see, Jeanette Douglas. I brought home some of my favorites from her. Vintage grapes, vintage flowers, vintage birds. So if you've ever seen those and thought, boy, I'd like to stitch those, but there's no way to get them here, I have them here for you. And then her new, I only have for the seasons in the garden, I only have spring here. I do have winter, autumn, and summer for her Alphabet Garden series, but I can get more of those. I don't have any of the spring ones here for that. Mike rearranged these for me, placed those in a different order. I have a big wall here that I have plans for. But yeah, that's kind of where we are. We are filled to the brim. Oh, I forgot this one. Blackbird Designs, Remember Me. This is the booklet that became available right at market time. They were not at market, well, Alma was not at market, but I was able to snag these books from the distributor. So if you've been looking for this from Blackbird Design, I do have it. I also wanted to talk a little bit about the spring sale that we are currently having in the shop. I pulled together some of the designs that either were spring or said spring to me, just from a bunch of different designers, older ones, newer ones. So 30% off all of these charts until the end of April. So it's just a fun collection. And I also decided then that, oh, and let me also point out, because I have a bunch of these, 2026 Book of Days. I know we're in April now, so you've missed a few months, but 30% off if you want one of these and haven't gotten one yet. I have some here for you. I also decided to kit up a few of the spring ones that I pulled out. So these are charts that are from the spring sale, but these won't have the 30% off. Instead, it is 15% off the whole kit. So I've tried to do a mixture of whether I'm using Aida or linen. So these are all online as well. So be kind. It has the DMC and then the fat quarter of this Aida. So there's a couple of these. This one has Lugano. This beautiful chatelaine fabric goes with Seasons and Lace. And I have the DMC conversion for that. And then I also have the Aida conversion, or the silk conversion. So those are soie d'Alger. I have a couple setups of this wonderful ephemeral sampler from JED X Stitch. So that one is with Aida. That one is with a linen. And that one is with another linen. So pink and blue linens. I thought both of those would be wonderful. So 15% off the kits for spring, again, until the end of April. So we're stocked to the brim. Ready for a busy summer. Things are starting to pick up here in Josselin, and I'm looking forward to it. I know there's several of you that have said you're going to come and visit me, so I am looking forward to it. Until then, you guys have a great day, have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.